Welcome to another segment of Self-Development Pill. Today we're going to be discussing about strategic thinking. Sad to say, but this is the end of our thinking series, and this will be the last video on thinking, as we have discussed 12 different methods of thinking in the past few weeks, and this one is the last but not least. So today we're going to be talking about the last method of thinking that you can be able to apply into your life and shape your mind to become that better version of yourself. So today we're going to be talking lastly about strategic thinking. To get started, strategic thinking can bring a positive effect to any given area of life. Strategic thinking simplifies difficult situations. The man who is prepared has his battle half fought. Anything becomes simple if it has a plan. Strategic thinking simplifies the living of everyday life. Strategic thinking pushes you to ask the right questions, like what should we do next in terms of direction? Who is responsible for what in terms of organization? What is our projection income in terms of cash? Are we on target in terms of tracking the progress? Are we achieving the value we aim to achieve our goals in terms of the overall evaluation? How can we be more efficient in terms of refinement? Strategic thinking promotes customization. Match the strategy to the problem. Strategic thinking prepares you today for an unclear tomorrow. Strategic thinking is the bridge that links where you are and where you want to be. Strategic thinking reduces the margin of error. Strategic thinking lines up your actions to your objectives. Strategic thinking gives you influence over others. The one with a plan is the one with the power in any given situation. People like to follow people who have strategic plans for any given activity. A great strategy equals people following. When following a strategic plan, break down the issue and follow the plan step by step. How you do things is more important than just doing it. Nothing is hard if you divide it into small parts. Ask why before how. We are all capable of doing things. But when you ask yourself why you are doing something, which will give you a broader view of how to achieve it. Big opportunities lead to big decisions. Don't rush to a solution that will leave you solving the wrong problem. When trying to solve a problem, ask yourself, what else could be the real issue? Once the real issues are identified, the solutions are simple. You need to review your resources. A strategy that does not take account of your resources is doomed for failure. When developing your plan, start with the obvious. Obvious intentions create momentum. Put the right people in the right place when implementing your plan. Keep on repeating the process. Strategic thinking is like brushing your teeth. It's something you have to do every day. If you expect to solve any major problem once, you are in for a disappointment. The will to win is worthless if you do not have the will to improve. In conclusion, if you want to be a strategic thinker, then you need to be a conscious strategic thinker. You need to apply strategic questions when thinking so you can increase your potential for future problems. Quote, strategy is about making choices, trade-offs. It's about deliberately choosing to be different. End quote. Michael Porter. Thank you once again for being part of our last video on thinking. So, as we have reached the end of our thinking series, we discussed quite a number of different thinking methods. I hope you come back to this playlist of thinking and scroll on some of these thinking methods whenever you maybe forget some of the points we went through during these past weeks, and remind yourselves of how you can apply some of these ways of thinking so that you can help yourself meet the better version of yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.